love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. To my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Just give me up.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Elders Corner live stream. As you saw in the title, it's crafting and general conference, so we're going to be discussing general conference and playing some Minecraft. So let me just get this, there we go, now I got Minecraft full screened for me. Alright, let me look at the stream on just my laptop and make sure nothing looks funky on it, but everything's looking real good, so I think we're... Yep, everything's looking good. All right, let's get this show on the road. So for the first bit, we're just going to be kind of resource gathering, getting stuff together for our starter home, and then we'll also be talking about our thoughts in general conference. Yeah. Oh, there you are. I was like, where are you? Alrighty. Oh, is it already going to night? That's unfortunate. Let's see. I have a bed. I have the bed. Yeah. I'll just run it down and okay. Just gonna spam click. Got to spam click. Come on. Let's see. So what do we want to make for our first starter home? What kind of resources should we grab? Let's see. All right. So let's see. I'm thinking cobblestone and oak. Yeah. Yeah, we have that nice cave over that way from last stream, so yeah, Oh, let's see. Oh, I think someone in chat saying that they cannot hear. Let me go make sure. Okay, let me go and screw with some settings and. Oh, I did not unmute. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Hey, can you hear me now, Mr. Bodacious Flips?
Yeah, that should have fixed it. I unmuted the wrong thing. I decided to unmute my own mic twice, so people can
Gotcha.
double hear me. There we go. That should fix it. Hopefully. Let's see. Yeah. If you still can't hear Will, just put it in chat, and I will go and try.
Oh, he can hear me now.
Oh,
Cool.
perfect. Okay, sweet. We're good to go. All right. So let's go.
I'm
start
thinking
building
like,
this.
yeah, we just kind of like build a little waterfront home right here,
Yeah.
and then our nether portal, we can just make that right there.
Yeah. I like it. All right. Since you got the better gear, do you want to mine stone, and I can go and start chopping down some trees?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All
So,
right.
yeah, we'll just build like some kind of amalgamation of a chapel, I guess.
Yeah, I'm liking that. There
Oh boy.
we go.
I just-
But Minecraft was all quiet, and I was like, and then for some reason I bumped
I just-
my headset quieter.
Oh yeah, I just fell and took half damage, so
Ooh,
definitely
Full-
some
a
high level
full
gaming
diamond.
over here.
full diamond.
Yeah.
That's pretty shameful.
It was very shameful. I'm just glad I'm not sharing my screen this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was grateful last time that I wasn't sharing my screen when I accidentally had that diamond just go fly straight into the lava.
That was pretty tragic.
Yeah,
That was like a true pearls before swine moment.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. But for the topic of the stream, general conference. Do you want to start off, Will, and just, I guess, say your favorite talk?
Yeah, you know, I'm always really, really bad at remembering general conference immediately after. I always have to go back and listen. But I really appreciated Elder Bednar's talk, actually, and that's kind of what I'd predicted. You know, it could be biased just because I wanted to like his. You know, I always want to like his, but I really did like it. I took some notes on my phone for that one, but yeah, I feel like that was probably the one that maybe impacted me a lot. Obviously, President Oak's talk was really great. There was another talk, I believe his name was Elder Wu, that we talked about a little bit with my family afterwards that I thought had some really interesting insights. So, yeah, that was kind of the ones that I remembered the most from it. How about you?
Let me actually pull up the notes. So yeah, one of the ones for me was also Elder Bednar's talk. I had that one as one of my favorites. Let's see, but another favorite talk of mine that I cannot remember his name, and you might, but it was a 70, and I can't remember if it was Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, but he was talking about basically the need for profits. That's the word, profits within our lives, and I thought it was just a really good talk on that, on just the necessity for profits. I wish I could remember.
Yeah, I think I know.
Cindy's name.
I think I know which one you're talking about, but yeah, I don't remember the name either.
Yeah, that one I really, really liked, but let's see. Let me look at my notes. So, yeah, I also liked Elder Bednar's talk because, one, I'm a runner, so when he described running, I was like, oh, I feel you there. I can relate to your pain.
Oh yeah, he did talk about yeah, it was like part of it was exercise in general, right? But he was specifically talking about running. That does ring a bell, actually. And how his was about enduring to the end, wasn't it? And how enduring to the end and charity are synonymous. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm remembering that now.
Yeah, because to my notes and everything, it had enduring is more than just pursuing it. And then I also have not just to improve our behavior, as a bullet point. So yeah, enduring is just not just to improve our behavior, and then like also in terms of enduring to the end, there's also the gaining of spiritual gifts, which we need spiritual gifts to be able to come unto Christ.
Yeah, that's right. I did. I think I wrote that down in my notes as well. That it was interesting that he said, did he say something along the lines of spiritual gifts are actually a prerequisite to becoming like Christ?
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
they're like a necessary part of that process.
Yeah.
And if I remember, he also said that spiritual gifts are the how did he say it? Spiritual gifts are the right of everyone who's received the gift of the Holy Ghost. So once you've received the gift of the Holy Ghost, you're entitled to begin developing spiritual gifts, which I thought was really fascinating.
Yeah. And then just to kind of parrot what you said, I had a little note in here of enduring is used to define and describe charity. And then one of the quotes I really liked that he said was about charity was that charity should possess us. That we should be possessed by charity.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember liking his a lot because, and this isn't to, man, we've already started the live stream and it's going to sound like I'm coming off really strong. I'm not trying to mean anything by this, but for me, a lot of times some of the conference talks just kind of dispersed throughout the session get kind of repetitive, and I don't really know any specific themes just because they're all just talking about Christ and the atonement in general. But I like Bednar's talks because he's specific and he dives into the doctrine. He talks about definitions a lot. And so there I don't know, there's just more meat there. And I really like when people get more specific with, you know, with doctrine and they share insights and things that they've been learning. It's always super helpful to hear how the apostles are studying and what sorts of insights they're pulling from their scripture study anyway. So that's why I tend to be biased towards his talks in general. And I think, again, this talk was no exception. There was a lot of really important and impactful, some paradigm shifts even, to think about charity in new ways. Like you said, that charity should possess us and all of these really cool insights. So anyway,
Yeah, and I think
that's my 2 cents on that.
Yeah, I think my last comment on Bednar's talk, because I was just looking at my points and I was like, oh, I forgot to mention this one. The big thing that I think culturally in the church that we have an issue with in terms of thinking about enduring is it's just this drag, and it's like this painful experience, and that you have to just kind of be fighting tooth and nail the whole time while quote unquote enduring. But I remember specifically in his talk, he's like, enduring is meant to be joyful, not this sluggish slugfest.
Yeah. No, that is super helpful.
So I really appreciate that as well. Let's see. Ooh, one thing I have that I kind of noticed over the 3 of the 4 sessions, I didn't really see it in the last one, but one theme I kind of saw that people kept coming back to, so I don't know, for at least me, I'm like, maybe I should do some introspection in my life, or it could be a church-wide issue, would be, I saw a lot of them mention incorrect traditions and getting rid of false traditions in their lives. In those first 3 sessions, I remember 3 separate talks mentioning them.
So, that is interesting. Do you remember any specific traditions that were brought up, maybe?
Oh, let's see. The one that comes foremost to my mind was the most extreme one, which was the one elder who was talking, and he was told, like, when he found out his wife was infertile, to basically put her away and that she couldn't be with him no more, which was the most extreme one that people mentioned.
Oh, interesting.
That talk at all?
You know, some of the talks in the Saturday afternoon session, I don't remember why. I actually ended up missing some of those. So if that happened Sunday afternoon, I mean, I believe, because that doesn't sound familiar at all, unfortunately. So I did miss some of those.
Yeah, I think that was in the Sunday morning when that one happened.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I was there for most of the Sunday morning one. I don't know how I would have missed that, but Anyway, that is interesting. It's an interesting example to bring up.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that's interesting. So one challenge I kind of walked away with from for myself was to look at my life and be like, what are some incorrect traditions that I may have in my own life that
Right.
draw me away from Christ?
Yeah, I think that's always a great question because the church seems to be doing that to an extent, right? Where they're constantly going back and like looking through their policies and obviously I have no evidence for this, but it just seems like with some of the changes to policy lately, it seems like people are going back and saying like, okay, what of this is based on doctrine and what of this is just, because we've been doing it for so long. Um, so in some ways, the church may be setting an example there, right? Just kind of showing us how to reevaluate and say, hey, you know what? I'm I got too focused on the policies about this random thing and thinking that this policy was doctrine when in actuality it's just just the way we've done things. And there's nothing wrong about any of the way we've done things, but when those become too much of a focus, it can definitely distract us, right?
Yeah. No, that exactly. And I remember having a institute class where we were talking about like dogmas in the church, and there can be good dogmas, and then there can also be bad dogmas in the church where it's things that don't necessarily aren't doctrine, but people kind of make them somewhat doctrinal. For example, passing the sacrament with your right hand, raising your right hand to the square when sustaining someone, where nothing doctrinally, I guess, predicates that and says you must do these things, but it's something
Right.
that culturally happens, and most of them have no harm. Like again, passing the sacrament with your right hand,
Right.
it doesn't lead to any harm. But
Totally harmless. Yeah.
but again, you have to keep in that perspective though of it isn't doctrine. So if someone doesn't do it, you don't lose your lid over it and be like, oh, I don't know if they're going to be worthy to pass the sacrament or something like that, which is
Right.
definitely taking it to the far extreme. But you just have to be careful with that and make sure that you're not taking things too far.
Right. It's always a good reminder to just kind of look back and say, all right, how much stock am I putting in the way we do things? And how much stock should I be putting in why we do things, right?
Yeah. Also, completely out of left field side note, but I've gotten a bunch of oak and birch logs. Is there any other logs that you want me to go get? Because we have the savanna, so I could go get the orange logs. I don't know what the name of those trees are, but
We should get some orange, I think. I think that would be smart.
all right, I'll.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like oak for the roof. How do we want to do that? Maybe oak for the roof, and then whatever the Savannah ones are called. Couldn't for the acacia wood. We could do acacia wood for like the body of the building, and then for like the white detailing parts, we could do the birch wood. I think.
All right. Well, I'm off to the savanna biome.
Oh, whoops. Cool. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep prepping the area a little bit, and then we can
One talk
get a
I
layout.
forgot to mention was the talk by I can't remember the sister's name as well, but it was the Good Day Worst Day talk. That one I really liked. Like that was one of
Day
the
worst day. This was a sister speaking, correct?
yeah. It was a sister speaking, and she was talking about good day, worst days, and that one I really liked.
Man, I that sounds so familiar.
Yeah,
If I saw her face, I'm sure I would recognize it.
yeah. I just remember also afterwards the 70 that came up to speak right after her was like, well, with this talk, we're gonna see if this is gonna be a good day or worst day for me.
Oh,
Like,
yes, that's definitely sounds familiar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What did you take away from that one the most?
I think I like the. Let me look at my notes. I have a terrible recall when it comes to that. Oh great, I just
Yeah.
have best day, worst day written down. I think that was one
Oh,
where Oh, I remember what was going on. I think I was driving at that point because I was going down to my parents when that talk started playing. So I just like right as I got home, I was like, I need to make a note of this. And then once the conference talks are actually like fully posted, I got to go reread through this. So I'll get back to
Gotcha.
that one. But I
Yeah.
remember there was something specific I really liked in it. I just can't remember what exactly. Let's see.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Another note I have, just like little thoughts I had during the talks that kind of just stood out to me, were in Elder Bareka's talk. I think that's his name. He mentioned
Couldn't
about
tell you.
he mentioned about choosing the right team and a double-minded man is bad. So ultimately, like you can't be a fence sitter because one thing I occasionally say and is basically it's you can sit on a fence, but at a certain point the fence is going to end up impaling you in half. So you can't be playing both sides for long because over the long term it's going to split you in two. And that's one thing I really liked that he mentioned was just about you can't play for both teams. You got to pick one team. The Lords or Saiyans, and you got to stick with it. You can't just be flip-flopping.
Oh yeah, no, that is interesting. I do feel like the general authorities, especially President Nilsson, has seemed to be emphasizing that more, right? Where he's talking about like, hey, now's the time to really pick which team you're going to be on. It's getting harder and harder to be neutral in all of this, and
Yeah.
you know that makes sense, right? Every day the second coming gets closer, and we really have to make a decision at some point and just say, you know what? Where am I going to be? Do I want to be all in on this, or do I want to keep holding on to the worldly things that are holding me back? And that's always a good reminder, just to tell yourself again, like, look, these worldly things, they can be fun. Like for example, us right now, like we're playing Minecraft. We like Minecraft. What happens if someday the apostles came out and they're like, all right, no more video games? That would be pretty brutal for a lot of people, myself included. I'm not going to exclude myself from that. I like to play video games. I think they're fun, but which one really is more important to us, right? And it's always good to think back on those things and evaluate, do a self-evaluation, and just say, hey, where actually would I land on this? And if you find yourself landing outside and saying, no, I feel like that would really rock my testimony, would rock my worldview, now's a good time to really be thinking about that. So I don't know. I think about that a lot. When I find a new hobby or when I feel like I'm getting really interested in something, I am always like, hey, how much precedence do I want this to take in my life? How much energy do I want to spend on this? And is this really going to be a good use of my time? So
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is important because it's kind of like how the Lord has tested people in the scriptures. Like that brings me to the thought of was it Isaac that Abraham had to sacrifice? Am I thinking of the right person? Isaac.
yep, totally.
The Lord does require us to give up all that's important because what is the first commandment that the Lord gives us in the Ten Commandments? It's to love the Lord more than anything else. So
Right.
we've really got to pick him over all, and to go to the extremes of that logic, like that does include within marriage. Like if the Lord is the most important, your marriage is going to sort out fine, is my belief. That if both of you love the Lord more than you love yourself or love each other, that your marriage will naturally have itself figure it out and have the problems, because then if you love the Lord, then you're going to want to be like the Lord, and then so on to the logical conclusion where when you see your significant other as a child of God.
Totally. It's one of those things where, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that I think that was it. That all I had.
Oh, I was just going to say it's one of those things where Christianity, some of the tenets of Christianity are counterintuitive in some ways, right? Like one that I love to hear and talk about is he that shall, oh man, I'm going to butcher this quote, but you'll recognize it. He that shall find his life, or shall save his life, shall lose it, and he that shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. Right? It's paradoxical. Like it doesn't make sense to a worldly mind. And you're right. Like for example, in a relationship, especially a family or a marriage, who you would almost expect like, hey, let's put our priority on each other, right? And that should be the highest good. But the Lord is pretty explicit, and he's clear about who we should be focusing on the most in any relationship, and that includes marriage. That includes family life and friends and stuff. Is who's the most important for you? And obviously, if you do that, you're gonna be moving in the right direction, right?
Yeah, so I think it's just always having your sights on the Lord and doing what He wills, and everything should be taken care of and solid.
Totally. Yeah, there's a little bit of a shift I'm starting to see, and I know a bunch of other people have been seeing this too. There's a shift in the church right now that is a shift away from talking about, faithfully keeping commandments, right? Because like tithing is the easiest one to bring up, and this is one that we all kind of get, and we talk about this one enough that we can all understand this one. Again, tithing doesn't make any sense from like a world's perspective, although I have heard that they've done studies that people that donate to charities do better financially, and obviously some of that has to be blessings because you're being generous. That'll come back to you, but also just like it teaches you to be more financially responsible. But yeah, tithing itself, you're never going to see that money again. Like you just hand it away, and you just totally trust and are completely trusting that money is going to be used well, and that the Lord will take care of you because you're sacrificing for him. And that doesn't make sense to a lot of people. It just seems so counterintuitive. But that is the church. That is faith. That's taking those steps and leaps of faith. And for some reason, and again, I'm just speaking from personal experience, I have no data to back this up, but I do feel like a lot of members nowadays that I talk to are putting a lot more emphasis on worldly wisdom and then trying to like marry that and incorporate it more into how they live the gospel. And that concerns me a little bit as somebody who just really, really likes kind of the old way we would always talk about these things where, hey, it's all about faith, man. Like there is very little, we don't have to understand all of these things. We can absolutely take steps into the dark and trust the commandments, especially after you've already taken some of those steps and you've had that, you've had your own experiences with it, right? Like faith it compounds. Alma talks about this. When you see the plant begin to grow, then at least that you have a seed that can grow, right? And then that compounds, and then you keep adding more to it, and you spend more time on that seed, and then by the end, that it's a good seed, and you have the fruit from the seed. So I like that. I like to be reminded of that mentality, as opposed to more of the mentality where it's like, hey, you know what? Just make sure you're taking care of yourself above all other things, and don't push yourself too hard. And obviously, that is true to an extent. If you're not taking care of yourself at all, and you're not self-reliant in worldly things, how are you ever going to be able to help somebody else? But also it becomes difficult when I hear that message is like above everything else. I'm like, hey, when I was baptized, I committed to this church. I committed to the cause. And I'm going to do my best to be committed to that and sacrifice what's necessary.
Yeah. No, I agree, because it is good to have logic, but sometimes things don't make sense. Because there's commandments given throughout history that we don't have like a perfectly logical explanation, and I think if you try and marry logic and your faith too closely together and make it so that your logic is your faith, then eventually something is going to be illogical. Like, for example, the Lord sometimes will work through illogical means in some sort or another. Sorry, I'm bugging out. There we go. Okay, my character stopped bugging out. But to continue my point, the Lord will work sometimes through illogical methods where it doesn't make sense and there's no logical explanation, at least initially. For example, when I was building my PC, I couldn't get my GPU to work, and ultimately it came down to I just prayed and basically said, "Hey, please help me with my GPU," and then magically a few minutes later it sprung to life. So logically, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what the Lord did to fix it, but I don't need that to understand that the Lord cares about my passions, and that's just a small example.
Totally. And when you start to get really deep into a lot of the, like, oh, you know, was this God? Was this random chance? I think that becomes too much of a, I don't know, and I find myself doing this too. If I try and get too bogged down with, you know, was this the Lord? Was this a blessing? Was this a miracle? Or was this random chance? Did this just happen because what? All of these things, then I kind of forget the counsel from, like, Elder Bednar, who talks about this a lot, where he's kind of like, look, it doesn't matter so much. Like, we know that the Lord is going to be a part of your life, and you know what? It's better to err on the side of the Lord is helping you. I don't see anything wrong with that assumption, especially if you've already adopted the paradigm. If you've already adopted the worldview of the church, just dive all in, man. There's no reason to say, well, I kind of going on this thing and this thing. Just like, you know what? You really get the most out of it if you just kind of dive all in and you find joy in all of the little things in life. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a lesson I've been learning lately as well. It's like, you know what? You can talk about these things all you want. You can talk about the philosophy, which I still love to talk about and will continue to talk about all the time, whether people like it or not when I talk about it. Unsuspecting family members and friends who just want to have a normal conversation. But those things ultimately aren't the most important. That's not how I find God. And I have to remember that too for myself.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Okay, what are you thinking of the spire so far?
It's looking pretty good so far. I like it.
Okay, so my plan right now is I'm going to build, you know, kind of like a typical LDS chapel type shape. I'm just going to have like the orange kind of go around, and that'll form like the main base, maybe kind of slant the roof a little bit backwards, and then I'm going to do like the oak roof on top, kind of behind the spire.
Yeah. Also, I was able to find a cherry blossom biome, so you do have some cherry logs in there. And then I got the acacia,
nice.
And then I also found a village.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to sleep. That thunderclap was enough for me. Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Oh, there's the bed.
Okay, let's get the layout here.
New chats. Alright. But yeah, I can help you out. If you just instruct me where you want me to build, I can help you build. Do you want me to just kind of surround, other than this main spire, just surround it with acacia?
Yeah, let's just box, so 1 block away from the path here, and then just kind of box in this whole area with acacia. Do you have a bunch of acacia right now?
No, I put all in the chest.
Oh, okay, here. I've got some here. That'll give us a layout that we can work with. I was thinking at one point we should also do a live stream where we do a music challenge where people will just chat their favorite hymn, and then I'll just be sitting there with my guitar and just do my best to play the hymn on the fly.
Yeah, I like that idea. And I'll just look there
Obviously,
impressed because my musical talent is this equivalent of sending a cat down the highway.
But yeah, we don't have to do that for the whole live stream, but I think that would be kind of a fun
No, it'd be fun to have certain
activity
segments and everything.
Okay, so then I kind of want to do it where, like, most of the chapels are tallest in the middle. There's like a middle line that goes back from the spire, and it kind of slopes down to the sides.
Yeah.
So maybe let's do it where we build up to, yeah, I'd say about, let's see if I can make this jump. Oh, I can't. Oh, parkour. Okay. Let's just build up 4 blocks from the spire right here.
All right.
And then like right here at the spire, we'll build out 1 and then we'll taper it down to here, I think, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I'll probably just go to the mines real quick because yeah, boy needs iron. So
Okay.
I'm gonna run to the mine real quick, get some iron, and then once I'm back up, because my axe is getting close to death, so I'm like I should probably go and just regen my axe. Well, not regen,
Yeah,
but
it's a good
just get
idea.
a new axe, so I can effectively chop it up. Oh, look, a zombie.
I'm trying to think if there was any other big things that I wanted to talk about from conference.
Yeah, I think we hit pretty much all of it on my end.
Yeah. And obviously it was, it was different not to have the temple announcements in conference. We've just come to be so used to that, but not having that was definitely new.
Yeah. Ooh, one thing that was kind of interesting. My question, I guess, for this is: do you think it was on purpose, or do you think it was just he simply forgot? Elder Oak's not saying "Amen" at the end of his talk.
I wondered about that too. Actually, I remember I was sitting there and I was listening to it and I was like, oh, that was a great testimony. And then I just thought he was waiting a long time to say amen. And then he walked away and I was like, oh, yeah, that's a great question. I do wonder if he totally just forgot or if that was intentional. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I'm the same boat. I'm like, I have no idea if it was intentional, if this is going to be a change thing of he's just changing the culture, or if he just simply was just sometimes. And I've done the same thing where I've just been on a roll and then I just get done and I'm like, all right, and everyone looks at me and I'm like, wait, what was I supposed to do something?
Yeah, it's definitely an accident that can happen pretty easily.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it was one. I think I did see somebody saying that it might have been. I only saw part of this clip, but it was just some like short video, maybe a YouTube short, where they were saying that maybe it had to do with the fact that they sang "Amen" in the song at the end of the song, and he was like, "Oh, that was supposed to be part of his testimony." And I kind of thought, well, maybe, but they sing "Amen" at a lot of the tabernacle choir. At the end of a lot of the tabernacle choir arrangements. So
yeah,
I don't know if that's what it actually was, but I don't know. I guess it could be. I have no idea how we would confirm that unless the church just came out later and they were like, oh yeah, it was just an accident. He's not trying to set some kind of new precedent. So
yeah.
Who knows?
But it is interesting.
Yep.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of any other conference things, and if you think of anything, Will, let me know.
Oh, well, I guess I had talked a little bit about Elder Wu's talk. I believe that was his name. I'm hoping I'm getting his name correct. He was the one that he was Chinese. He remembered as a kid going with his mom to a lot of the different, like the shrines, and he just had, a full Chinese religious culture. And it was super awesome to hear him talk about when he decided to join Christianity and like him, getting the feeling that this was correct and that this was right. And then, he said a line, man, we're going to have to find this once the talks come out. But he said an awesome line, something about like, when you join the church, you should leave behind the aspects of your culture that hold you back, that don't align with Christianity. I loved that because there is a lot of talk about, we need to make sure that, we're preserving people's culture. Like we're trying to make sure they don't leave behind too much, right? We don't want them to, there's always that talk, right? Like, oh no, totally. Like this is all awesome. It's all equal. It's all great. And I thought it was super helpful of him to just come and say like, look, sometimes there are things in your old life, your old culture, or your old worldview that totally don't align with Christianity. And totally leave those behind. You know, that no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. Again, I totally butchered that, but that is, I thought that was super, super awesome message and insight, you know? I don't know, what did you think about that?
Yeah, no, that was one of the ones that I also remember from just putting off the incorrect traditions away from you, and so it's just I would say just another example of just removing those falsehoods in your life.
Totally. Yeah, because you see this more with like, oh boy, do we ever? This is one where somebody's gonna be like, I'm gonna lose all credibility in somebody's eyes with this. But from what I remember, King Lamoni's father, we never really get a name for him other than maybe his name is also King Lamoni. Again, I can't remember. It's something along those lines.
Yeah, I can't remember.
King Lamoni's father. I think in the end, his name becomes Anti-Nephi Lehi. But, or Lehi, Nephi. Oh boy. One of those two. I don't know why my brain is exploding on that. Anyway, he talks about how he would give up all of his sins to know God. And that's the attitude, right? Like that's something that needs to be talked about more and reiterated is, hey guys, remember, it's not be a Christian while it's convenient. It's go all in, give up everything, be willing to give up everything for this. And that Elder Wu did a great job of kind of bringing that back into light, you know?
Yeah. I think his talk was really good on that aspect of just, again, that those false traditions. And then one kind of controversial thing that I kind of took from this talk, that most of the world wouldn't be too happy with me for saying, but there are better cultures than another, and the best culture is the culture of Christ.
Definitely.
So
right, if
is
you can make a
controversial topic, because most people like to say, well, all cultures are equal, but again, simply that just isn't true. That's an atheistic world standpoint, ultimately, where there is no objective truth. Well,
right, as members of the church, if we can positively say that the culture of Christ is the best, then that means that there are cultures that aren't as good, right? And obvious examples would be cultures where in the past human sacrifice was okay, right? Like we can't say that was just as good as any other culture. That would be completely morally abhorrent. Like we would never want to make that assertion. So no, I totally think you're right that building Zion is a culture, and if we try to bring in cultures that don't help the cause of Zion, then we're just going to get stuck with those. They're not going to be helpful for the progression of building God's kingdom on the earth. Yeah. And obviously, that's paramount. That's what President Nielsen has been emphasizing. That's what he emphasized so much, that gathering Israel, building God's kingdom, that's what we covenant to do when we make all these covenants, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any more thoughts on that. Let me just double check on my notes. Make sure I didn't. Ooh, one good quote from Elder Tay's talk was the purpose is to like man, why did I write? I'll try to translate my writing. I don't know what I typed.
You need a Urim and Thummim for this.
I know. I'm like, what did I write? Because I like looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, this is of anger, and I'm like, I have no idea what I even wrote down there. But the purpose of change is to change from common to celestial. I just thought that was a great quote.
Ooh, that is a good quote.
And then another, this is a very paraphrased quote. It's not the exact quote, but we can be like a mirror reflecting the Savior's light to others. So us as members of the church, we can do that for others.
Ooh, that's good too.
Yeah, that was
You know, I
one that I wrote down from there.
I was gonna say I have a cool kind of example of that. When I was on my mission, this was kind of near the end. Um, there was a partial solar eclipse that happened, and we were trying to find a way to watch it. We couldn't find anybody selling solar eclipse glasses, and obviously we're not just gonna sit and stare at the sun. And we found this like broken mirror on the road, just off the side of the road as we're walking. And I was like, oh, you know what? We might be able to reflect the solar eclipse from the mirror onto a nearby wall. And I was like, yeah, but I don't think that would work though, because the mirror is shaped so oddly and it might be dirty. It's going to be warped. But we picked up one of the mirror shards, and what we did is, in order to see the eclipse, we literally just reflected the sunlight like you would do with, the face of your watch. If you're reflecting the window light and you're shining it into somebody's eyes, we took that mirror and just reflected it onto a building nearby. And you could see this faint, kind of small, perfect shape of the solar eclipse that was happening above us. And so we were just using that little shard, and then we picked up one of the bigger shards of the mirror, and that image was just so much brighter and so much more clear. And in fact, if you even bent the mirror in a little bit, you could actually kind of focus it. So it was kind of getting splayed because the mirror was warped. But we actually bent the mirror back into shape so that solar eclipse shape was as perfect as we could get it. And I have some pictures of it too. We were taking pictures, and people were walking out of their houses around on the street, and they were like, hey, what are you guys doing out here? And we're like, look, you can see the solar eclipse reflected from the mirror. And it was like this big projector that projected onto a house way off in the distance. And I remember I used that for a lesson teaching like a district council. And I said, the shape of the mirror doesn't actually matter that much. How big the mirror is does make an impact. But no matter what, if you have that mirror angled at the sun, it will always reflect the shape of that solar eclipse. And so I think that was a really good lesson for me, right? Is that we are not perfect vessels of the Spirit. We're not perfect vessels. We're not perfect instruments in the Lord's hands. But it kind of doesn't matter while we're in that process, Like, even if we're trying, even if we're just a small reflective surface, you still reflect the Savior if you're focused on Him. So anyway, I think that's kind of a cool tie-in from that quote.
Yeah, no, that's an amazing story. I love that.
And who did you say had that quote?
Here's me butchering a name and losing all credibility as well. Elder Tay?
Elder Tay, okay. Or Te. Yeah, one of those two, I guess.
So it's a name.
So an elder that's awesome. How about that?
Yeah, I like that. Also, I'm gonna go and probably craft a stone cutter, just so we can make it a stairs somewhat efficiently.
Sounds good.
Let's see. But also, anyone in the comments have any favorite talks, leave them in the comments or in our chat. Leave that in the chat, because we'd love to hear what you guys think.
Yeah, we know that from our last live stream, we had a few watching, but then there were a few more that watched it after the fact. So if you're watching this after the fact, tell us in the comments what your favorite talks were and why.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you think we've reached the point of the night where we start tryharding?
Depends on what you mean by tryharding. Yeah, I'm good either way. If we want to even talk about, there's been a lot of interesting events happening in the LDS YouTube world. If we wanted to go into some of that while we kind of lock in here.
Yeah, sure. We could do that while we lock in, because I'm like we're getting to the point where I'm gonna have to lock in, and I can only focus one thing at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. So for anyone that's been following the drama, there's been a couple of debates on YouTube lately, both of them involving, at least the ones that I'm aware of, both of them have been Jacob Hansen and then another Christian Protestant apologist. And it's been really interesting. I've at least been talking about it a lot with with siblings and cousins, just the ones that have been following that whole world and stuff. And first of all, have you seen both of the debates, Elton?
Probably. I the most recent one I watched was with the Calvinist, which I have my thoughts on that, and when we get to that one,
Was this
just let me know, because that's when I'm gonna need to pop off for a minute or two.
Was this the James? Yeah, James White is the
White,
Calvinist
yeah.
apologist.
Yep.
And I'm assuming that's the one that you've seen.
Yeah, that one I've seen. Protestant, I've probably seen, because I'm pretty consistent with watching most of Jacob Hansen's videos, but I'm not 100%, so I'm not going to say for sure I did.
The other one was with a YouTuber named GodLogic.
Oh yeah. I've seen that one.
Yeah, so that one was actually filmed a long time ago, from my understanding, but they had some technical difficulties trying to get it out, so it took a while to actually appear, which is why the two debates seemed to be like so near to so back to back. It was actually just because we didn't get to one of the debates as early as it happened. But anyway, yeah, so I watched the GodLogic debate. I'm not gonna lie. GodLogic was not a good... The debate just wasn't helpful for me, especially since it was GodLogic that was the person he was debating. I didn't feel like I got anything out of it, really. It was just sort of the same sort of arguments that happen all the time. But, I've seen a lot of those, like Jacob Hansen versus Christian debates, and the Christians' arguments just never really change or evolve or improve that much, so I kind of have gotten a little bit bored of them, to be honest.
Yeah. No, that is a vibe, and should I just pop off on the Calvinist debate? Should I just go for it now?
You go more in depth on the James White. I haven't seen the James White debate, actually. I've seen the reaction videos, but...
All right. I'm going to try and keep this away from slander as close as possible. Because this debate was one of the most frustrating debates because of James White, okay? Like, oh my gosh, this guy is just... Every time Jacob Hansen would push him into a corner, well, internal regression, which Jacob Hansen, for a fact, does not even... espouse that belief, and it's like, it's debated within the LDS community, and just every freaking time it's just, eternal regression, God was just a man, and it's like, dude, it's just the sloppiest form of debating, and I think it's because the man knew he was going to lose the debate. He was lost from the start, because when you have to take the position of, oh yes, if, in order to express God's glory, he knows that rape's going to happen, and rape is going to happen to that poor child, you have no ground to stand on, and I think he was smart enough and aware enough of that, but he just went into this basically just constant, attacking Jacob's, not even Jacob's, just other LDS influencers' views of God, and try to basically make Jacob defend them, and I'm like, that he's not going to defend it, and he didn't even defend it in the debate. But just the whole time he's just going over these just really poorly formulated anti-Mormon points, and it's like, dude, this is the best you can come back with? I understand you're kind of in a tough position from your standing in the Calvinist faith, because the Calvinist God, through that debate, I would say, was very easily proven as morally reprehensible. The Calvinist God is kind of a jerk. I'm gonna say it. But oh my gosh,
yeah.
It was so frustrating to listen to James White, because it was just this constant thing. And then I don't know if you know of the controversy afterwards, but he wouldn't even shake Jacob Hansen's hand. And when he went, and then all he said to Jacob Hansen was, "You're reprehensible." It's like, really, dude? Because the guy was running circles around you because you literally cannot defend a God that literally knows of these horrible things that will happen. Are you kidding me? Just admit that you lost at that point. What a sore loser. Ugh,
yeah.
okay.
So
Okay,
I did see.
Now.
No, you're good. I did see the part where he refused to shake his hand, and that he was accusing him of that his debate was reprehensible, and because I watched the Stick of Joseph live stream where they were reacting to the debate, and they brought on, oh man, I'm gonna have to look up his name because I won't do him justice if I just say that I remember him. The Stick of Joseph. He is from what I remember, he's a professor at BYU, and he is like a folklore guy. I've seen him on a Ward Radio video before. Let's see the live stream. Where's that live stream? Here we go. Oh, what is his name? I don't know if they have his name in the description of the live stream. Man. Anyway. Well, he's awesome. Anyway, he's super cool. But just to get back to what I was thinking before, you have some precedent to be like crashing out about this. Even the Stick of Joseph guys were I don't know that they were like necessarily super angry or like crashing out in that way, but they were definitely laughing at the absurdity of it. And you know, that's one thing that I've kind of went back and forth on a lot with as we've started this channel is mockery of people tends to not be helpful for anybody, but there comes a point where laughing at absurd ideas seems to be helpful, you know?
Yeah.
And especially where we're kind of talking to hopefully more like younger audiences, like young adults and youth and stuff. One of the best ways to invalidate a bad argument is to just kind of say, you know what, that's pretty absurd, and to be able to laugh about it and joke about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, not trying to degrade the person who makes the argument, and I'm not saying you were doing that, but like the argument itself, laughing at absurdity I think it's part of the reason that laughter exists. Maybe I could be totally apostate on that, but I think that humor serves a necessary function in that, where if we can laugh at something, it really helps to put something into perspective and just say, hey, you know what? That idea really is silly. We don't need to entertain it, you know?
Yeah. No, and I agree. And ultimately, like with James White and stuff, he has done good stuff, and I will recognize that. Like everyone has, you know, done good stuff. And even though I very much disagree with the fundamentals of Calvinism, I think that's better than an atheistic worldview. So if you're a Calvinist and watching this and you're offended, you know, that's fair. You have your right to be offended. But also I do recognize the good that you guys have done. So I don't think you guys are all horrible people. I think how James White, personally, my perspective on how he debated was just horrendous. And I think he wasn't even willing to go and play ball with Jacob Hansen, where he didn't ever debate his point, and I would have loved to see that more. But ultimately, I don't think all Calvinists are bad people, and I don't think most Calvinists are bad people. I think they have a different formulation, and I disagree with that formulation of God, but that doesn't make them inherently evil.
Totally. Yeah, totally. Man, I had a pretty good voice crack there. Yeah, 100%, right? It's like the apologists are not the representation of the general body, like a general body of believers, right? Like a certain faith. James White is probably not a good representation of what the day-to-day your average Calvinist actually looks like. At least I hope not.
Yeah.
I really hope that that's not the average Calvinist. And in fact, I know a lot of people, this isn't a lot of people's speed, but I just kind of like to watch everything. I don't mind if things get a little bit more heated or maybe less civil. I just know him by Chuck. He's the Restored Truth YouTube channel, the one that goes on the TikTok lives and just does like, he basically says, it's like a change my mind type thing, right? And he'll say, all right, try and convert me. If you're saying that my theology is dumb and untenable, then give it your best shot. He's like, if you can convince me to leave the LDS faith, then let's do it. Give it your best shot. And anyway, with conference, he was out talking to a lot of the people that had, you know, kind of surrounded him, or that were, you know, all the people that show up outside of the conference center and try and, you know, lead members of the church out of the church, right? They do it as a mission trip. And they come and say, hey, you know, you're destined for hell and all of these things, right? And so Chuck went to engage with them. And there were two guys. Most of the conversation was between these twins who seemed a lot more kind, you know, and they were a lot more fair. And so Chuck was really excited to talk to them because they were actually kinder. And then the legendary, well, at least infamous, I'll say. I don't know if you've ever heard of this man before, but I saw memes of him as a missionary, and I saw like conversations of missionaries that were talking to him on Facebook Messenger. Have you ever heard of Paul Gee or Paul G?
I actually haven't.
Okay, so I believe he's Calvinist.
I want to look into this guy. I'll let you be the judge if I should actually like research him.
You know, I don't know that he would have. I don't know what like his socials are. I don't know if he has any sort of YouTube channel or not. He is very much, at least the conversations I saw with him were always with missionaries and just trying to tear down missionaries' faith, right? And so missionaries would try and basically Bible bash, and he would just Bible bash back with them. And you know, same sort of thing, like you're all going to hell, you have a false religion, and he was there. And so Chuck has apparently had interactions with Paul Gee before. Maybe it's G. I think Chuck called him Paul G. Like G-E-E is his last name. Anyway. And he was there, and he tried to butt in on the conversation, and Chuck was like, no, I know you. We've talked before. Yeah, we're not. He's like, I'm not going to go there. Maybe later, but I'm going to talk to these guys who are cool. Anyway, I had a reason why I was... Oh, yeah, just to say that not all Calvinists are unreasonable and angry and grumpy, I guess, you know? Like, some of these people that Chuck was engaging with were a lot nicer, so definitely give those guys credit, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm cool with anyone that's going to be willing to be cool with me. It's like,
yeah,
if it goes to personal insults right off the bat, it's like, I understand sometimes in debate it can get heated and you could say things that you regret, and I always have this, you know, I'm going to give you grace because I would expect the same from you if I got heated and I said something I didn't mean, and so I can understand if that happens, and if that's what happened with, shoot, his name left my...
White, James White.
James White, yeah. Oh, I'm getting a report for someone just texted me. It was like, hey, my audio's low and hard to hear me. Let me go fix that. Let me just increase my audio in OBS. Let's see. Let's push it up to that much. Hopefully that will be better. If it's not, the person that messaged me will hopefully message me again.
Yeah.
But hopefully I am coming through clearer now.
I mean, to me, you sound the same, but that's just because I'm hearing you over Discord audio, so.
Yeah, I know. It's hard when we can hear each other, but we can't hear anyone else. But yeah, we'll see if I get a text message.
I guess on your OBS, you could monitor your sound. But,
okay.
But it comes
I got a text
delayed,
about lots better.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
that's good.
Hopefully I'm not going to peek my mic out, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Was it James White? What was his name again?
Yeah, James White.
James
so
White. Like,
I think
he could have just been having a bad day, and and if that is the case, if he does like after later on about that, just say, hey, I was having a bad day, and I said some things, and I was getting frustrated with Jacob. I can understand that, because also when someone hits you with a curveball or you feel like you're not doing too well, it's sometimes like it's a natural human reaction of wanting to get even. It's the natural man, and it's something that I am totally understanding of and stuff. And it's happened with me where I'll get frustrated when I'm talking with someone, and I'll snap and say something I don't mean, and so I that's one thing that I'm like, let's give grace to people, even if they do say something pretty horrendous, like you're going to hell and stuff, because it's like sometimes people are frustrated, and sometimes it's just, again, it's kind of like in the scriptures where when give me a second, brain's just catching up with what I'm saying. The incorrect traditions of their fathers, if they've been taught their whole life, oh, this is how you're supposed to do things, then it's like, what right do we have to really put them away for that? So it could just be something that simply James White has taught his whole life of, no, this is the appropriate thing to do. And if that's genuinely like how he is taught and how he genuinely believes, then it's an incorrect tradition, and it's something that I believe, we can, as he talks and as he gets gets to know us better, he'll be like, actually, maybe this tradition is incorrect, or it could be it's truly how he believes, and then there's, a whole separate response. But I think just giving everyone a grace, because everyone's going to make dumb mistakes in their life, including me and you, and just give grace and stuff, because, like, for example, one of the biggest things that people that I can kind of look at the LDS sphere that's kind of went through a lot was Kai Schwimmer, because recently a bunch of clips came out of him saying some slurs back when he was younger and stuff, and if you look at the context, it wasn't like actually going and saying the slur to go and demean that group of people. It was more to piss off some people that were trying to demean that group of people. So context is also important, but let's just say, even if that was the case, he looks at it now and he's like, that was really stupid and I shouldn't have done that. Let's give some people some grace, because that's what the Savior would do. And I think cancel culture is a stupid thing of just, this person made this mistake one time, they're done. If it's a repeated thing and that's continuous and they are unrepentant, then that is a whole separate thing. But if it's, a one-time mistake or just a lapse of judgment, and they're genuinely trying to improve from that, then who are we to put them away? Like, because we're going to be judged as severely as we judge other people, so why should we judge people that way if they're trying to be better?
Totally. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think that's important to remember. If we want forgiveness, then we should be willing to afford that to other people, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, hey, I guess, and again, this was just me listening to the Stick of Joseph thing. I believe it was, maybe it was the Ward Radio live stream, actually. Somebody came on and basically said, well, James White has said himself that he's an unpleasant person and that, he kind of doesn't care. So, at least in that respect, again, I'm not positive on that, so I guess don't go spreading that rumor just because. But yeah, from what I remember, it sounded like there was he himself was kind of saying, yeah, no, I'm unpleasant. I'm not, people don't like being around me. Like, well, that's,
yeah.
Hey, what? If he's, that's very honest.
Yeah, credit to him for just being willing to not hide that, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, if that's a good quality, that's up for debate, but
right, that's a separate issue.
That's a whole separate thing. But at least he's intellectually honest enough to say that. Also, I have a gift for you.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, I was like, these will go nicely in here, I feel like. Ooh,
yeah,
pretty.
It's kind of nice. We'll do a few of those around here, maybe. Yeah, and maybe we want to... Ooh.
Yeah, I'm thinking we start moving some stuff inside. Get some beds set up in here and everything.
Does that look... Yeah, it looks okay. We probably want to hang them, though. Anybody in chat right now, if you're able to message, tell us if we're missing any details that we should try and add here. Can't promise that we're going to be able to get to them. We're not trying to waste all of our time on the live stream building, but yeah, if you feel like there's anything that we could add to improve it, just let us know. Also, let's maybe move the bed into the chapel. So
also, do you
I'm
see
gonna
all the
pick it up and move it.
Yeah, do you see all the creepers out there? Yeah, I was like, I'm
gonna pick it up and move it. Try not to die until I get it in here. I know you're in the house, so you should be okay. But
I'm just chilling in the
I'm
house.
gonna try not to die.
I just saw all that outside and I was like, that's a no for me, dog.
Cool.
So I'm just setting up stuff inside here. Let's see. I'm gonna put this right here for now. All right. We could just put it somewhere. I think will work.
Pop it right there. Well, we won't be able to sleep through the night. Actually, you know what? Maybe I just go out and fight him.
Thing. Guns up. Let's do this thing. Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins style, baby. or Captain Moroni, whichever
Oh
one.
yeah, that's probably
It might be
better.
more of a Tiankum thing, just like.
Well, no,
But
that
no,
was
his was more like covert.
yeah, his was covert. It was like no one had any. Well, it depends which time actually, because
That's true. There were times where he actually led attacks, right?
yeah, and then on the time where he ended up passing away. Actually, I'm gonna save that whole discussion for another time because that is a whole interesting discussion on Tiankum's downfall, and I want to kind of save
Totally.
that for a time where we can really discuss that, and because that one I have a whole thing, and I want to collect my thoughts more before I present on that one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd love to talk about that, especially with all of the Peacemaker talk going on, especially in the YouTube space. Was it the Holy Rebellion that hosted it? Maybe you haven't been following this as much, but there was a Peacemaker summit type thing. From what I remember, they had David Snell, originally from Saints Unscripted, and then he now runs the Keystone YouTube channel. They had him there. I believe Pastor Jeff was there from Hello Saints, and obviously Carden from Ward Radio was there. Brad Whitbeck, I'm assuming, would have been there. It's actually a good question whether he was there or not. I'm just going to bring in all this so we can have a storage setup.
Yeah, I was trying to get fish through and get the chests again, and I was like, I'm not finding the chests. But it turns out you took them. Oh,
Yeah.
we need more chests.
Anyway,
Good thing I
it's a really interesting. Oh yeah, it's a really interesting conversation though, the whole Peacemaker thing, because nobody seems to have a perfect, at least in my mind, I haven't seen anybody that has like a perfect way of dealing with this, Like, I love that it's a conversation and everybody's just trying to figure out the best way to do this. We talked about this a little bit in our first live stream of trying not to have too much like public friendly fire about a topic that we don't have a perfect answer for yet.
Yeah.
And that obviously nobody is ever going to be entirely perfect at for their whole entire online career. So super awesome that they're talking about it. Was it Carden that organized it? I don't know if it was him that organized it, but I wouldn't be surprised because despite what some people might assume about him, he actually is trying to do his best to be fair on that channel. And honestly, they actually do a pretty good job. Like, Ward Radio does have a pretty awesome track record of just always counterpunching, never trying to punch down and like initiate. And that's, Carden talks about that a lot. He's like, I have a code of ethics on here about how we engage with like anti-Mormonism and people with sincere questions. And while Carden is more abrasive than some people would like, and he's funny and he's genuinely a comedian, and some people just don't like that approach, I actually do really respect his approach to all of this. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, no, I appreciate how Carden does things as well, and I think he does a overall pretty good job with it. And it's a new science even for the LDS community because we've never really, I would say, counterpunched before. Even
Right.
where it used to just be we kind of laid down and took it for the most part, but now we're kind of being like, okay, enough is enough. We're done.
totally. It's gotten to a point where I think most people are recognizing, look, the issue isn't myself or the older generation, right? That's not who we're worried about here when we're rebutting some of these bad arguments and things like that. The actual issue comes down to the younger generation who just hops onto TikTok and sees a bunch of anti stuff that is not true and doesn't have or hasn't engaged with the tools and the resources to actually understand that it's a lie and that people are deceiving them. So anyway, I think that once people kind of realized that that was a big issue and that we needed to address it, then that was important. I think that was an important step.
Yeah. All right. I don't know about you, but I think I'm ready to head to the Nether.
Let's do it, bro. I've got full diamond. I'm good.
Yep. Great. grabbing all this stuff. Let's see. Grab a boat.
How are we looking on food?
I've got 17 cooked mutton and 7 steak.
Okay.
And then whatever food's in here. Oh, wait. Where did it go? I picked up a ton of... did you grab the wheat out of the wheat blocks I got from the village?
Oh yeah, no, I've got the wheat. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait. I'm like, so I was sitting there and I was like, I know we have a ton of food somewhere. And I was like, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah. I'll craft a bunch of it into bread.
Dope.
If you want, I have a... Are you outside? Okay. Here's a hay bale. Just so if you need to hay bale clutch in the nether, then you can.
Yeah, I've got a
That's
boat,
fine,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna just attempt a boat clutch. Probably not gonna
Okay.
go well, but
I don't know that I've ever boat clutched before. I mean, obviously we can get down from high places with boats, but I don't think I've ever tried to jump and boat clutch.
I've done it a couple of times. Let's see if I can do it. Let me just see. I'm trying to find a place I can just smoothly jump down from that will guarantee damage, but I can also prove if I boat clutch.
Oh, I got a bunch of bread for you. It's over there.
Perfect. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Let's see. Trying to find just a place that I can easily get up to and then just fall down from and try and boat clutch it just to prove I'm cool. That should do damage. Oh, okay. I messed that one up. I gotta try that again. Alright, come on. Ah! I used to be good at it. Not anymore, I guess.
It'll also be more difficult in some ways on the server
Yeah.
because,
Let me see if I can water bucket.
laggier.
Okay. Water bucket clutch is still easier, but also water bucket's clutch is the easiest one because you just literally... Also,
Yeah.
I may be doing something stupid, but I can't help myself. Actually, I may not because what I was about to do is now no longer here. So never mind. I may not do the stupid thing no more.
Dang. At some point, I need to learn how to actually do the fast nether portal build. I can do a, decently fast one. It's actually pretty slow when I do it, but it works.
Yeah. One thing that I think would be fun is if we got a few LDS YouTubers and did a manhunt, or one of us took
That would
over
be fun.
the manhunt job, and then and we can make some alterations to the rules, like where people doing the manhunt, if you're on the, you have let's say, if you're the, what do you call it, the speedrunner, you're getting some extra lives and keep inventories on or something like that, because we're not as good as those people who actually do the manhunts.
Right. Yeah, that could be fun. We could even, to be honest, just get one of our friends or something and just
Yeah.
have them
2v1.
do it with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they have a Minecraft account, I'll have to check and see if,
Yeah.
obviously,
Anyone in
they
the
can just
chat
get
want to
one,
do
but-
a Minecraft manhunt at some point? Just say in the chat or
Yeah.
comment on the video, and we will consider it. We haven't even decided if that's something we want to do yet, but if that's something that you guys want to do, then, not gonna,
Yeah, I know at least one person.
We can take an application.
At least one person in the chat, I think, would be willing. I don't know if he has a Minecraft account, but. Oh no! Oh, okay. I almost cooked our lava.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Oh my
We're good. We're
goodness.
good. We're good. I've got diamonds to make a diamond pickaxe.
Oh my.
Dang.
Oh my.
I just do things that make me lose all credibility. You know.
I know. Not even a pro gamer anymore.
Yeah.
The one
That's
annoying
really-
thing with the server also is when you hop out of a boat, it will hard stop you on the boat, or it'll just kind of bug you out in the boat for a second.
Oh,
I
interesting.
noticed. Yeah, I'll just.
Also, did you like the cherry blossom trees outside
Oh,
of the
yeah,
church?
yeah, I love those.
Thought we could use a little extra detail. Wait, are we missing diamond?
Oh, I use some of the
Probably
diamonds to
more.
make a pick and stuff.
Oh, do you have the pick?
It's in that chest.
Oh wait, here it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No worries.
we'll need to mine some more diamonds.
Yeah. How are we doing on time? How long have we been going?
Let me
7.
see.
About an hour and a half. Well, actually, more like an hour probably, right?
Roughly, yeah. Well, we went live and then we had our 5-minute counter, so yeah, about an hour and a half. Ow, that drown doesn't have a trident. I don't care. Not worth my time. Oh, I'm drowning.
Uh-oh. Get out of there. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the frame that you kind of have to set up, but yeah, let's just do the mining method where we just mine it out.
Well, we're pretty close now. I just need to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't absolutely mess that up again. I put them on the wrong sides. I put the water where the lava's supposed to be, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
Yeah, the frame I do it's very inefficient. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend other people try and do it this way. But
I got a flint.
oh, do we have?
I have
Oh,
a
okay.
flint steel.
I was like, do we have flint steel?
Oh.
We're going in, baby.
See, good spawn. Good spawn.
this
good
better
spawn,
be a good spawn.
Good spawn. Solid spawn. Solid spawn. I like the spawn. I like
that's
the spawn.
fine.
Like we have to kind of backpedal from our portal, but solid spawn. Like we can set up an ender pearl farm and pearl farm.
Yeah, warped forests are good.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that at all.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna just see if I can see a fortress or a bastion anywhere close to spawn. Sometimes.
Well, Elton, we've officially descended into Spirit Prison.
Yes, we've descended into the where Calvinists think we'll go. Ain't no way. Ain't no
Yeah,
way. Ain't no way. I just found a fortress.
What? Okay, crazy spawn.
Crazy spawn.
Let's
Good spawn.
go, dude.
Streamer luck right here.
Yeah,
Streamer
I
luck.
mean, we just got blessed. I think that's what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Because we basically pulled like a Brigham Young, where we just walked over to where we were going to build the base and said, "This is the place." and then it just turned out to be an awesome Nether spawn. So
Yeah.
there you go. Checkmate, atheists.
Check.
Eat that.
Explain this, atheist. I found a child.
Okay. Oh, wait, what?
I found a child, and I will murder this child.
You're attacking a child?
This
I see.
child, yeah,
It's a pig child.
It's a pig child.
Yeah, we can kill the pig child.
Yeah.
Technically, they don't normally attack. I think they
But-
can, but
But I see
you know.
them, and those children just they'll never grow up. They'll just steal our gold. They're
Yeah.
the worst. All right, I'm gonna start
That's true,
making my
that is
way to the Nether fortress. The Nether.
same. I'm a follow ya.
My brain rotted mind from too much. Oh, I heard some pigs aggro.
I also
So
heard an
I'm
aggro
not
pig.
wearing any gold. I just
Oh, I
realized.
see. I got him.
Yeah, we can just.
Come here, buddy.
I'm like, we can just kill them off for now because they're.
Yeah, we probably won't need to trade with them because we've got the warped forest right there, so pearls should be taken care of mostly.
Hey, Will, don't look up.
Don't you? Oh, you! Don't you dare! I'm over lava now, so don't even think about it.
I just heard a pig. I'm gonna go search for the pig to make sure you. Oh, I think I'm gonna get to the fortress maybe before you even.
Oh well, there you go.
I just found an easy method to get there where I'm like I don't have to go
Oh, yeah.
over lava, so I'm like I'm gonna use that.
That's
method.
fair. Well, I've come too far, and it would hurt my pride to
The sunk
turn
cost
around.
fallacy
So.
won't allow it.
Yep. Okay, gotta just do a quick check to make sure we don't have any wither skeletons here. We should be okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hay bale clutch my way down. I'm so good at this game. I am so good. I'm actually one of the best.
Get rid of that lava.
Diamonds, let's go.
Heck yeah, dude.
Nether wart, we can potion
mean-
craft. Watch your language.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm
We'll have
sorry.
to start a swear jar soon.
I'll do better.
We'll swear jar.
No, that's like I won't even say helicopter, man. I'm a helicopter guy.
Ooh, I don't know. That's still pretty edgy.
That's pretty edgy.
That's pretty,
Yeah.
You're kind of a bad boy, Will.
I know. I really need to repent and change and actually just rethink my entire life. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm not
One
seeing any
thing,
spawners
in the
yet.
comments or
but-
chat that I be interested to hear what people think of. One skit I kind of want to do for just a short would be just a skit of like how like if LDS talked use caricatures that other religions used for us. Basically, like applying. Hold on. Sorry,
Like, what do you mean?
Sorry, I just saw some wither skeletons. And
Oh, you're
now-
good.
Now my. Oh my. Will, get over here. Look at the amount of wither skeletons. Get over to
Where are you?
right over here. Look at the amount of wither skeletons.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Good thing I got a bow and arrow.
I
I'm gonna hit him
Yeah.
with my blick. I
Yep.
missed. I missed.
We're good. We're good. We got him. Wombo combo, baby.
Hit him with
Let's
the
go.
wombo combo. Get him.
You know, it's funny. I actually learned, or I was looking up the other day, like where wombo combo actually comes from.
Ooh.
It's a Smash Bros. Term. I think most people knew that. I think wombo combo was an actual like local pizza place combo meal that they had, and so whoever the announcer was apparently said wombo combo, and he was referring to something else he'd seen. But yeah. Anyway, useless trivia that nobody wanted to know about, but I wanted to know about it. So, are you on fire?
Yeah, I was unfairly targeted. They saw they realized who I was and instantly decided to target me.
They knew you were more of a threat. They were like, this guy's just got iron armor, and he's obviously not afraid of us, and so he's got to be good.
Yeah, they saw who I was and had to take me out prematurely.
Wait, did you find another spawner?
I'm sitting there.
Oh, okay. I had one over here too. I'll help you up here though.
Yeah, I should be good. I'm not gonna flop like the last time we sped ahead where I just did the big dumb.
I can't even remember how you died.
I just
when
basically
you did
kept
that.
like I was just got tunnel visioned and kept attacking the gas even though I was like so close to death. Like
Oh,
I was so close to death that I was like, no, I'm gonna beat 5 of these gas. Man, those spawners are close to each other.
I know. I just had 3 blaze spawn at exactly the same time, and that shocked me a little bit. This is where the Minecrafting of the live stream gets far more interesting, I'm sure, for the viewers.
Yeah.
Just some MLG. That's already outdated. I still like MLG. I think it's funny.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, like we just need to bring back the cool phrases. Like I'm trying to think of all the
Totally.
like that was wicked.
Heck yeah, dude. I was thinking we could even go back to like Bill and Ted speak, you know? Excellent.
Totally tubular.
Yeah. Bogus.
What would be the equivalent to based? Oh. Oh.
All right, we need to evaluate how many blaze rods do we have between us?
I have 3, but I'm dealing with a.
Okay, I can help you out over here.
Yeah, they recognized who I was again, so they decided to spawn like 4 of them all at once, and I was like, this is
They were like-
not
they were like,
cash
wait.
money.
They're like, wait, is that Leroy Jenkins?
Dude, I Leroy Jenkins hard sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I'm sending it. I don't care what anyone says. For better or worse.
That's basically how I play Smash Bros. I'm really bad at actually planning things out and playing smart, so I'm just like, attack the closest person I see. Leroy Jenkins.
Let's see, I'm at 5 blaze rods.
Is it sad that I just learned Leroy Jenkins like last month that I had no idea what anybody was talking about when they said that.
Yeah, kinda. But
That's
also,
pretty. I was not on the internet as a kid. Like, I was not an internet kid, so I don't know some of that. It takes me a while.
All right.
All right. As far as blaze powder goes, I've got like 20. So.
All right. Let's see. I'm
live right now, so
I've got 7.
You can. It doesn't matter if you like want to talk behind us, but. Oh, what?
Ah! Ah!
Oh, wow. Oh. Dang.
Does they recognize who you are?
My roommates are trying to flip a car, so they're having fun adventures there.
What?
Yeah. I was not involved because I have no car flipping abilities, I guess.
Like literally flip a car, or like flipping a car?
No, like fixing it up and then turning around to make a profit on it.
Okay. Okay, I was like,
yeah, I was.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. Which it would also be fun to just flip a car, you know. I'd be down for that, but
just get one of those smart cars, just lift it up and walk away with it. Every time I see a smart car in a parking lot, I'm like, if I could get 5 friends, I could steal this.
Yeah, we could lift it.
I'm like, I could steal this. This could be mine. It's free. They don't want. Ooh.
Do you remember where we came in?
No idea, but I just saw another chest, so instantly my mind goes, ooh, good stuff. Oh wait, I think we've been in this chest. Okay. Oh, we're right where we came in, right here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's any other valuables. I was gonna say we should grab some saddles, but you can just craft them. Oh, maybe we're on 1.20 on 11. I don't know if you can craft them yet. You might need slime to craft them. Can't remember. But it'd be fun to get some horses, and then we can joust.
Yeah, I've got horse armor. I got 2 horse armor actually.
Did you get diamond horse armor?
Golden.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Let me stretch my neck for a second. I just realized I kinked my neck and I'm like, ugh, I can't breathe. Alright. Can I please? Okay, thank you. Alright.
Hey, did we just go mess up some Endermen then?
Oh. Excuse me, sir. I'm here to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Alright.
Oh, I've got a boat. Yeah, I'm down to just...
I got a boat. Yeah, let's go mess up some Endermen. Like, we're low-key kind of speed running right now at this point, but...
Yeah, we got the actual... This was a perfect spawn. A perfect nether spawn.
I know. Thank you.
I'm assuming most of the people that'll be watching this will actually know a little bit about Minecraft, but for those who don't, the worlds are completely randomly generated, and so it's kind of up to fate whether or not you spawn near one of these fortresses that we went into. And it's also kind of up to random chance whether or not you get this biome, and there's a certain mob enemy that you have to kill that drops like an essential item, and you have to get a bunch of them, so it's really hard to find them just out in the wild and get a bunch of them. So we literally spawned next to both of them, right next to each other, which is perfect.
Goated. Very poggers, as the streaming community would say. But oh,
where did that one come from?
It was play of the game, as I know what it stood for.
Okay.
But I don't know anything further than that. Why are there... Do you know what's not poggers though? No Endermen are spawning near me. I've been running around for.
I've got a few over here.
Oh, I just heard one of them screaming, and I'm like, oh, that must have been Will.
No, I haven't aggroed any yet, I don't think. Unless there's one that's about to teleport over and kill me. You know what's a slang that I'm shocked has survived this long? The goat and goated. Ooh. That one has been around for a long time.
Yeah, that has been around for a long time, yeah. I wonder why that one's survived for so long. Where is that Enderman?
Get in the boat. There we go.
In the boat. I promise will be a pleasant trip.
It'll be a short trip, but it'll be nice.
Define nice.
Nice for us, I guess.
I still haven't found a single Enderman. Like, I found one, but
Really?
it was on kind of a staircase, so I was like, yeah.
Oh, I aggroed one. Dang. Man, I'm glad I have diamond armor right now, because
Yeah.
I was not ready to fight this guy.
It would be nice.
Are you trying to imply something with that, Alton?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
It would be
Well,
nice to have diamond armor. But you know what? We'll give the diamond armor to the person that will actually need it.
That's true. That's true. It really is just a mark of how much worse I am than you, probably. So.
No, I'm not the best at Minecraft. Wait, I found out.
You know what? That's also a good sign. Being too good at Minecraft is like, you know, you have to spend hours, and hopefully people can tell that we haven't played too much Minecraft. We played enough to be good, but
not to be good enough to hold our own, but not too good.
the funny thing is, as far as I remember, you've only beaten the game legitimately one time, right? And that was when we did it to test this stream. Two times. I think I've only beaten it legitimately twice as well. So while both of us know exactly how to win the game, we really haven't done it that much.
Get in the boat!
And it is
Get in the boat!
It is easier with two people, to be fair, but
It is much easier. Thank you, sir, for getting in the boat. Enjoy your ride. Let's go, I got an ender pearl. Time to throw it instantly.
nice. I have 4, so you might want to try getting on my level, maybe? Or something?
You know what? I will knock you into the lava.
That's true. I don't want to mess with the guy that has a bow and arrow.
His bow and arrow and a few other tricks up my sleeve.
I don't know what that's about, but
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll find out soon enough.
oh, that's great. That's very comforting.
I found another method where you don't even have to attack the... If you can get them stuck in the boat, you don't even have to attack the Enderman.
Oh, you just build a block. You just have them
Suffocate.
like underneath the block or something.
Yeah, I kind of unintentionally did that, and I was like, "Oop, my bad. My bad, guy." So I'm just watching him
Yeah, at least
suffocate.
kill them honorably, Alton. That's like,
Okay, you know what?
that's not cool. To be fair, we're putting them into boats, and that's not an honorable way to kill them because they can't do anything about it. But I'm a coward, okay? Just don't worry about it.
Yes!
Oh, what the? Hey! Where did you hit me from? I'm assuming that looked hilarious from your view, but I cannot see
from
you.
mine. And it was also my
Oh.
second shot because I totally whiffed the first one.
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Dude, I could pearl up to you right now.
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to waste the pearl.
Yeah,
I don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
Not because I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to waste a pearl, because I spent a lot of time and effort getting them.
Oh, I'm here in his cove.
Definitely. Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh?
Oh, it's gonna be
All
like
right.
that. It's gonna be like that.
That's how I like it. I've always wondered, like, for people that have never seen or heard of Minecraft, watching this process must just be so odd, you know? Like, okay, there's a bunch of tall guys teleporting around everywhere. If you look them in the eyes, they try to kill you. And the best way to kill them is put a boat next to them, and then they just get trapped there forever. And then you just slowly kill them. Like, that's got to just look so nonsensical, right?
Yeah. You know what's also nonsensical? Spear damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you're down a bit from me, just saying.
Oh, Alton, please. I have a family.
No, I don't have a spear. I don't have a spear.
Oh, okay. Because you could, from that height, you could absolutely kill me with a spear, I think.
Or get you so close to death
Maybe
that it'd
not.
just be a couple
With
shots.
diamond armor, maybe not. I'm debating whether or not we let the viewers decide on this. But we could totally do the dream strategy where we get happy guests and go get Elytra before fighting the dragon. And so then we just do the Elytra spear method to kill him. I think that could be kind of fun. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we could also just do it normally.
I think we kind of do a mix of them where we get the happy gas, but we use it mostly just to get around that end islands instead of having to take the huge risk of flying around, like bridging across and everything.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. Just have them so we can.
I just heard a hog. Where's that hog? You got that hog in you.
Had a hog in you.
Oink oink. Where is that?
Alton's got that hog in him. that was pretty good, actually.
I know. I was kind of distracted. Dang, that's pretty good. Yeah. You got that hog in you.
I got that hog in me, bro.
Bruh, get in the boat. Get in the boat, or you're lame. Trying to think of some funny comment I can make. That is just slandering another.
I was just gonna say I was gonna walk up behind you and just go. But you know, there's no zombies in the Nether, so that wouldn't really. He's suffocating, Alton. Alton, he's suffocating. Save him.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's a shame.
More monsters. More monsters.
Oh no!
How many pearls do you have at this point?
I have 3.
Okay, I've got 6, so that means we need. I'm not gonna do the math. I'm not gonna embarrass myself with doing the math.
That's math.
What?
That's the answer. That's math. All right, I'm gonna actually genuinely fight an Enderman so the viewers can see what it's like to fight an Enderman. Let me just heal up because like the viewers should see why we do the boat method. As I like.
For anyone curious, anyone curious about this,
save me!
They're scary. I think he's over here. Unless I'm looking at a different one. Oh, this is a different one.
I got him. All right.
I'm an aggro one too.
That took me down half health, so.
Ooh. Yeah. I've got one after me. I don't know where he is, but.
Good luck with
teleporting.
that.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Good luck.
Aha!
Yeah, I'm like, you have fun with that, bud. You got this, champ.
I got him. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I got him. And I got a pearl too. Look at that.
Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
No! 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 No!
Do you have one on you?
No, I had a pig, and I was just.
Oh yeah.
I was not prepped for it, and I just instantly started choking, as one
Dude,
does.
hoglins are the worst.
It wasn't the
I hate them
hoglin.
so
It was just the pigs that you can trade with, barter with, or whatever.
Oh, just a regular.
Yeah.
Can't remember what they're called now. I'm blanking on the name.
I just started choking hard.
Oh, piglins. I'm an idiot. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I'm a special, beloved child of God that has worth and value, and I'm not stupid. I need to not have that negative mental talk about myself, you know?
Yeah. You're a queen, Will.
I am a queen. Oh man. To be clear, I'm not making fun of people who call each other that, but it is kind of funny, you know.
It is.
The one I always heard in high school was they would always be like, "Oh, you're a goddess. You're such a goddess." And I'm like, "Well, you know, goddess in embryo, I guess. So, not wrong."
Let's see. Where's... Ooh, steak. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I made it back to the overworld.
Huh. I got 2 Endermen in a boat. 2 for the price of 1. But I only got 1 pearl, so 1 for the price of 2, I guess.
Also, a video I watched recently, which is kind of interesting, is in terms of like nether portals, it gives you some damage prevention if you immediately after you hop out of a nether portal. So you can't like exactly insta damage people, but you can set up portal traps. Obviously, that's why they're banned.
Oh yeah, was this a dream
Yeah.
YouTube short where he was talking about it? Yeah, because you can't technically trap a portal immediately, because it gives you protection temporarily.
Yeah, it's just a very short-lived protection.
We know how Minecraft.
We are kind of geniuses. Should I just start reading out
Even though it doesn't-
donations occasionally? Just be like, hey! Just come with the fakest
Even though I almost cooked the entire lava pool, even though it looks like we don't know what we're doing, we know some stuff. We know some stuff.
Yeah, we know a few things. Alright guys, while Will's not listening, I'm turning on X-ray, and I'm about to get so many diamonds.
Did you say something, bro?
No, nothing at all. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm assuming that you weren't talking about cheating or anything.
No,
you know,
I would never.
morally abhorrent like that.
No, I would never. I would never. I'm actually like one of the greatest Minecraft players ever to exist. So.
Also, what are you doing in the overworld?
I'm just kind of goofing around right now, just fighting a zombie that has an iron sword.
Gotcha. While I'm slaving away over here, and I'm actually doing a hard work, Alton's just out having a good time. Which, you know, it's kind of how I feel in our Minecraft relationships.
Yeah.
As I stand here with my selfish full diamond.
Hey, would you let me put my bed next to your bed in Minecraft?
And form a mega bed?
Mega bed.
Yes. Listen, anybody that served in the same mission as me, on the off chance that one of you guys actually watches this video, they'll know what a mega bed is. All right.
My favorite mission rule.
I don't know.
Just was the you can't share a bed with another missionary. I'm like,
which is a good rule, to be fair. It's a good
to know that rule had to be created because it definitely someone tried it.
Oh, totally.
Like
the rumor going around was that rule got created because of somebody in my mission, actually, before I got there. And obviously, you can never know with those mission rumors, but
yeah.
Did
your mission also have a pair of sisters who prayed to have gas be put into the car?
Yeah, and I think President Holland came through a year before I got there and snapped everybody's name tags. I remember that. That one's a fact, though. That definitely happened.
Okay, this creeper has like dodged through my arrows multiple times, like warped through my arrows, I swear.
To clarify, we're joking about about all of those things.
Yeah,
just
those
in
are
case anybody
common.
That went over anybody's heads.
Yeah, that
I don't know about
the
bed thing actually. The bed thing totally could have happened in my mission. I have no clue because I haven't heard that one as like a common myth going around, but I don't know. Maybe it is. It's hard to know unless you talk to missionaries from other areas.
You're gonna have to look at the stream clip for when I started fighting this creeper. This creeper literally, like, blocked an arrow. Like, the arrow bounced off the creeper.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm like, you can't do that.
Was it in the middle of exploding or something and it bounced
No,
away?
it was just walking towards me, and I just shot an arrow at it, and it was just like, no.
Bro, that creeper is wild.
That creeper was the main character for 5 seconds.
He was the main character. He's him, bro. Oh, there are so many Endermen over here. Accidentally aggroed one. Too bad the viewers can't see this amazing
It's amazing
fighting I'm
combat.
doing right now.
As I
Also,
as I see that you get killed, and I'm like, time
Will
time
dies
for,
from Enderman.
time to take my diamond gear.
Oh, I'd be upset. I'd be very sad.
Nope.
I mean, all's fair in love in Minecraft, so you know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, there we go. Now the peas will leave me be. I was just going back into the nether, and I was just like, I'm sick of getting attacked by these pigs. What do I need to do? And I was just like, let me just.
Oh, are you just grabbing gold or something?
I would just I found a gold chest plate while meandering around the nether, so I was just like, let me just go put this on. So I don't have to. Oh, someone aggroed an Enderman. Oh, I aggroed an Enderman. Fun fact, if you look at Enderman directly in the eyes, it can't move. So I'm just gonna stand still.
Right,
And
as long as you're
yeah, I
as
am
long as
keeping
you're
my
staring
cross.
at it.
Yeah, well, if you come over here, I am having the most intense staring contest ever, and I will not blink.
Oh,
I will beat
I
this
gotta see
guy.
this. Wait, you're like underneath somewhere. Oh, I don't want to go down there. Oh, I can see you though. Oh yeah, he's just screaming at you right now. Oh, dude. Oh, I thought I was gonna go into the lava. I just got hit from behind by a piglin, and I was standing on a ledge. Whew, that was close. You want me to come boat that Enderman real quick?
I'm gonna win the staring contest. I'm also kind of doing that with my stream camera as well. But yeah, that would be actually amazing if you could boat that Enderman, because I am breaking eye contact. Yeah, what did you do now, punk? Leroy, ow! That one hurt. Just kidding, I'm at full hearts.
Well, I've got 16 pearls, so
Okay, we can go back.
that's should be more than enough.
That was the
but,
funniest
you know.
staring contest I ever had. I was just like staring at him. I was like, I can't break eye contact. Like, if I break eye contact, it's Joe over.
If that was a Calvinist apologist, and it was just a battle of wits, you won, bro.
Let's go!
Joke's on everybody who thinks we're going to be engaging in debates. We're actually just going to be fighting Minecraft mobs and pretending like they're debate opponents.
All right, if a Minecraft mob was a religion, which if one Minecraft mob was a Catholic, which one would that be?
That is a good question. I don't know. Which Minecraft mobs have technically been around the longest? Because the Catholics have been around for a while, so I feel like that's who would be the Catholics, you know?
Also, we need to go find a dry ghast in the nether at some point. Wanna get
To be fair,
get in the boat. Get in the boat with her.
Oh, that's true. We gotta go trade for some dry gas. If other people were trying to answer this question, they would probably say that LDS are zombies and skeletons because we burn.
How you feeling,
And
man? Starting to get motion sick at all?
I'm getting a little dizzy here, but you know,
Ooh. Hey, Will.
I'll be all right.
Hit this guy. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Don't worry, I got him.
Okay, let me.
I know this is a real dance monkey dance type thing, but I'm gonna kill him anyway.
Oh, dang it, you got
And now I
the
have
boat.
a bow. Just kidding. That bow's almost broken.
I like, try and hit me, I dare you.
I mean, we could, if we want to get dried gas, I have 14 gold ingots. We might be able to trade for one.
Yeah, we can try it.
Do we have any other gold that we can?
Let me
That
check
we can leverage?
Let me check the bishop's storehouse.
This is the bishop's storehouse.
We do not.
Okay. Yeah, I say we go do some trading, and then once we have some ghasts that we are, I don't know what they call that, regenerating. Hey, that's like the
Dehydrated?
Calvinists, bro. We regenerate them.
No.
And they don't have a
No. That's a born again Christian. That's a born again Christian. Okay.
Well, they might do it too, but Calvinists have that view as well, where it's like you are regenerated, and then, and then you're good. Oh, I'm the captain. I'm the boat captain. Okay.
Dang it! I was seeing if I could just
Excuse
stay
me for
on top of the boat and not have to.
Oh, did you fall off?
I didn't get in. You know what? That's the
Get
last
wrecked.
time I'm gonna let you do that. I'm taking that diamond armor right now. Get over
I'm
here.
gonna go regenerate some people. So once you're done doing whatever it is you're doing over there, I'm gonna be here.
Imagine getting hit.
Go get the gold. Go get it. You like gold. I know you like it. Go get it. Push him into the hole. Oh yeah, you got it. You got it.
There we go. He's in the hole. He's in the hole.
You're under our command now. Hey, what? There's another one.
Don't hit him.
go in the
Don't
hole.
hit him. Don't hit him.
Go in the go in the just whatever. I'll just go. Yeah, just tell me if you get a
Trash.
dry guest.
Good. Trash. Trash. Trash.
I'm hoping we can get some spectral arrows too. What did you just throw me?
You have a gift for you, Will.
Don't. I see that lava bucket in your hands. You keep that away from me, bro. You keep that away. That's soul sand. That's always exciting. Are there any biomes where we could just naturally find a dried ghast? I'm not seeing any nearby, at least. Because they usually spawn by fossils in soul sand valleys, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got some spectral arrows.
Nice. We're probably almost out of gold with this guy. Oh yeah, no, we're done. Okay, night time. Well, I am open to suggestions here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because the one thing that this isn't goaded for is it doesn't like we need more biomes.
Right.
So we don't have a lot of biome options right now. Let's see, what time is it anyway? Oh, it's only 9:45. Oh, we're chilling. I was like, I also should probably look at the time and be like, is it time for me to go biddy bye? Is it time for me to go go to quote unquote bed and then end up just going and playing Uncharted?
More Minecraft.
No, Uncharted. I recently downloaded Uncharted and game's kind of goated.
I've heard it's good. I've never played it myself, but I'm trying to figure out who this.
I'm out of my pickaxe.
Because from what I understand,
well, my pickaxe is out. I need a pickaxe. Ask and ye shall receive, brethren. Ever have a problem? Just literally hit up Will and just be like, Will, I need this, and he will provide it. I guarantee it. You know, co-signed into law. It is legally blinding. He will give it to you. Whatever you need.
Yeah, just try asking for my diamond armor next, and then you'll see if that's true. I'm trying to figure out if this, because there's 3 people supposedly watching the live stream right now, and I think 2 of them are us monitoring the live stream.
Yeah, probably are.
So, whoever this 3rd person is, man or woman, thanks for sticking it out with us.
I know. Oh wait, no, we're down to 2. They just heard that. They just heard that, and they were like,
"Oh man!"
No. They're like, "No."
Oh,
that is savage. That.
Dang, that
you ruined it for us, Will. You had something good going.
That was pretty savage. I don't know if they did that just as a joke. That was pretty funny though.
Probably as a joke
say.
because the delay in the stream. Probably they wouldn't have been able to see that.
Oh, that's true. It could have been a fluke. Man,
Yeah, that was
just
probably
bad timing then, I guess. Man, I should not have opened my mouth.
So now it's just
And
probably
here's
two
the
viewers that are
downside.
just us.
They're never gonna hear that I said that either,
Unless they go back and watch the stream.
because it was delayed. Yeah, unless I go back. Oh, wait. Whoever it is back.
Oh,
If you hear this in a little bit, I was just saying how whoever it is, this one person watching the live stream, you're a goat because you're actually... Oh! Hey! Elton's grandma!
my grandma just dipped. She's just like, yeah. Yep.
So,
he called me a man.
we were-
He called me a man, and I'm done.
just for context, there was a delay in the stream, but I was just saying how I was super happy that you were still here watching it with us. But before you could hear that part, you dropped off the stream temporarily. So it looked like I just said, "Hey, thanks for being on," and then you immediately dropped. So it was pretty funny. But hey, thanks for watching, by the way.
I'm heading back to the overworld because I ran out of another, what do you call it? Another, what is it called? Iron pick. Iron pick. I need to get another iron.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright.
Well, ooh, you know, I feel like we could do the end without the happy guests.
No. It's too
Oh,
late.
but
We for the
no.
for the bit we have
That's
to
true,
do it.
because we definitely want them while we're looking for end cities. I don't like having to bridge around. I think we definitely want them.
Where's all our iron? Will, where's all our iron?
Why do you want to know?
Because I need to make.
I don't know. I
Am I just blind?
you can look over at me and you might see a little something here, but I'm just saying it wasn't me.
Get over there. Give me the iron! Give me the iron! This is a stick up! Give me the iron! Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, that was some great diplomacy there.
Yep. That's how you get things done. All you have to do is just pull out a bucket of lava, and then suddenly everyone wants to start chatting. Everyone's very.
Yeah, it's all about negotiation.
It's about drive. It's about. No, I need to stop. That's old. That's an old meme. That's a dead meme.
Oh wow, it's so old. I didn't even know what you were referencing.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Guy grew up without the internet.
I know.
I know.
Look, I did have some internet. Okay, but it was usually like when I
You're
went to
not
my
helping us
grandparents' house.
beat the allegations of like abusive parenting from Alyssa Grenfell.
Well, it was actually really
Next-
good.
Next, I know, but next Alyssa Grenfell, they won't even let their kids go on the internet because they think the internet is of the devil. And it's like, oh my goodness.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah, she's totally gonna come up with something like that.
yeah,
to say.
I know. If we're gonna get clipped out of existence.
Yeah, we're not big enough for her to even find us yet, but you never know.
Eventually, she'll just be looking through the past streams, just digging for something. And she's like, this would be like her golden ticket. She's like, got him.
She's probably, if she did accuse us for something like that, she would probably say something along the lines of, well, these parents were actually dooming their kids to not be internet savvy. In a world that's dominated by the internet, they were depriving them of that crucial experience and success. Something along those lines, I'm sure.
Something and.
Which, if she did want to take that position, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time, though. It probably won't be the last.
It would not be the first time.
Alright, there we go. Also, I got sick of jumping up to our, what's it called? To our house, so I've made stairs now.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing some landscaping because I just randomly was like, you know what? This is bugging me. I'm done. Landscape time for a second.
You just
ADHD landscape.
did it as your
It's like the
little Eagle Scout project.
Yeah. Did you do an Eagle Scout project, or are you an Eagle Scout?
I helped my older brother complete his Eagle Scout, and I never, I was about to start the process to get my Eagle Scout. That's when they kind of removed it from the church actually being a part of the program. So I think my mom just asked me, she was like, do you want to try and still do it? And I think I just said no.
Imagine not being willing to serve.
I know. But hey, look, I helped my older brother do his Eagle Scout, and I helped a few other people in the ward do it as well. So I did it just out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh, so
didn't even get an Eagle Scout from it, but anyway.
Let's see.
You're an Eagle Scout though, right?
Oh yeah, Eagle Scout.
Oh, so you're a true Mormon if you're an Eagle Scout. That's what I'm lacking.
Yeah, you're just not in full. You're not in full good standing until you get your.
I'm not in full communion with the church until I'm an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, you didn't know about that. You didn't know that that was part of the baptismal interview. Are you?
Oh, it's part of the covenant path. Man, I missed that one.
Yeah.
And now it's too late. I just
so
can't make it to the celestial kingdom
what's about to
anymore.
happen.
Hey.
What are you talking
Just because I
about?
wasn't an Eagle Scout doesn't mean I wasn't a scout.
Wait a minute.
Try me, bro.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
You got a gold chest plate on. I don't think you win this fight. I'm running.
Don't make me do it. I will swap my game mode to creative.
Wait. Oh yeah, we do have commands allowed. I should just make you not an operator. You know what? I'm gonna do that.
No. Ban power.
Ban hammer.
Ban hammers. No. Canonically, we cannot
Elton,
use
do you know
that.
this? Do you know this other person in the chat here?
Yes, I do. That is a inside family joke.
Nice.
But no, I appreciate the support.
It's good.
Yeah. And I hope I do my family proud. Even though I say a lot of random things. My family's gonna just like.
I was gonna say.
Just right after the stream, I just get a phone call. Yeah, you ain't in anymore. Don't show up in the next family.
My younger siblings are super proud of me doing a Minecraft live stream, but my parents are just like confused, So.
Yeah, the one comment I got from my dad when he watched it for the first time, he was just like, "This isn't really my thing, and I don't understand it, but good for you." And I'm like, "Thank you."
Yeah. That's about what we expected, actually.
Yeah, but completely valid response because honestly, it isn't everyone's thing.
This, to be clear, this will not be our main content.
Yeah,
this is just so that we can get some experience on camera and get our equipment set up, and also because we wanted to play Minecraft. So. Yeah,
and then also we want to do kind of a nice split between fun and then also seriousness.
Yep. We don't want to keep it too serious all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway. We'll talk more about that in later episodes, I bet. Hey! What was that about? Backstabbing. I don't even want to do this YouTube channel with you anymore, I don't think.
What? No!
I think I'm just going to jump into the lava.
Don't do it!
I think I'm going to do it.
Don't do it.
Man, I just watched.
You have so much to live for. You have so much to live for.
I'm going to jump.
You have so much to live for. Don't do it.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. No. I'm good.
Okay. Scaring me there for a second.
See ya.
No!
Just the bait and switch, man. I'm not actually.
It starts stressing me out so much. I'm just like randomly on stream. I'm just like, do you guys smell toast?
Oh, you know what? We might be able to find a horse somewhere nearby. We should actually go looking for some.
Oh, you're too good for my oak boat?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Everybody knows that oak boats are inferior, so.
The oak boats are peak, okay? Come from the man who
They're
made an acacia house The worst wood in the game.
Hey, it fit with the color scheme of a lot of the chapels around here. All right.
Dude, I
So
found
judgmental,
I found a
man.
donkey.
Judge. Have you not heard the scripture? Judge not, Alton. I think we need to have a scripture lesson. Oh, you did find a donkey. Well, that's useless to us. Also, I forgot my saddle. I'll be back.
Dude,
Wait,
I'm friends with the donkey.
you can ride donkeys?
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't know
you
you could ride donkeys.
Get me the saddle,
totally
sir.
I thought that was just horses.
No, you can
Man.
ride the donkeys, and you can put give me a chest as well. I'll show you something real cool.
A what?
A chest.
Wait, why do you need a chest?
You know what? Yeah, I got this. Just bring the saddle. Just bring the saddle, and I'll show you something real cool.
I don't know
Man
why
does
I
not
feel.
know how to play Minecraft. Man is officially Unk status.
Oh man, demoted to Unk.
I love how like this last half of the live stream we were having this good discussion of like how we need to be kind to all another, and then now we're just flaming each other any second we get.
Just roasting each other. Totally.
Absolutely roasting.
It's great. Once it gets later on in the afternoon, that's just how you have to do it.
The afternoon, you mean the evening?
Hey, Alton, I think you might have all the iron now, and I think I might have to end your life because of that.
We have to do
Oh,
a good
wait.
business transaction. That's what it's called. It's a business transaction.
Wait, I found some iron nuggets in the chest. I can make 1 ingot, so I can make another saddle. We're good.
Okay, we're not gonna have to do a trade deal.
Well, I was thinking death match, but trade deal works too.
Of course, you want to do a death match as you have the full diamond. Put me in full diamond, and we'll see if that still stands. I used to be a PvP.
I actually am curious who's the best at PvP out of us, because I know nothing about PvP.
Oh man, we need to just start. Yeah, I'd be curious to do that. Let's see.
Here, take your saddle.
Oh, thank you.
You heathen.
You what? Have you seen the like? It's this clip from Bob's Burgers, I believe. I've never seen the show, but I know of the clip where it's just like, I forgot what's happening in the episode. I have no idea, honestly, but he's just like, all right, here's your total. It'll be $4.15, pervert. $4.15. Pervert. Who you call pervert?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're referencing.
Yeah, it was just like a
I have
clip
not
from
seen that.
this like. But
There's a village over here.
oh, that's nice.
A Savannah village. And I found horses.
Let's see, where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm assuming horses are faster than donkeys, but
Depends. Just depends on how lucky you get with your horse. Oh, nice. All right,
think
I need
it's
you to hop on
pretty
this donkey
good.
for a second. Well, that's solid. That's solid.
he's not the fastest horse I've
All I
ever
want to
ridden.
say
but
is my animal's more biblical than yours.
that's true.
All right,
You know?
but hop on the donkey and then
Can't argue with
open
that.
up inventory.
Wait,
Yeah,
I've never seen this before.
Yeah. Hop on the donkey, open up inventory. Isn't that so cool?
What?
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I was like, I think you'll appreciate this.
That's sick. I had no idea that was an option.
Now I'm gonna go bring this donkey back to our place because this is our pack mule.
Our pack mule. Yeah, pack mule.
Also, my inventory is very full of random stuff.
All right, we're gonna see if this horse is a little bit faster. Feels about the same actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm thinking
What
after
do
we
you
get
get?
back to our place, probably call it a night from there.
I'm good to call it a night.
Yeah.
Bring the horses back, build a little pen for him.
Alrighty. Just bringing this guy over here. Do you also have any... Oh, we don't have any leads. That's unfortunate. Well, time to make the
Yeah.
pit.
Yeah, I usually just make a 2x2 pit for him. You know, like how normal chapels have, where they have a pit stable next to them.
Yep, there we go.
And the nice thing is normally you can just jump out of the pit with the horse, but they don't jump
Yeah.
out on their own, so.
Oh.
Cool.
Just bang my hand
Alrighty.
on my mic stand. All right, time to head inside our
Let's
chapel.
go sleep.
What are you doing? What are you?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just watching you sleep. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
All right.
I see what you're doing there.
Well, Noel, would you like to give the outro this time?
Yeah. Alton's a nerd, and thanks for watching. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
yeah.
That's it.
No.
Get over it.
All right, fine. Do it. Do it. I don't even care. I don't even care.
No. I'm better than that.
All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm just gonna casually run for my life. Okay. All right. Okay. And yeah, let us know what you want to see us do next. If you've actually seen Minecraft and you know what you can do, we'd like to hear what we should do next. Our first episode should be coming out sometime soon. We originally planned for Saturday, but we should be able to get it out a little bit earlier, actually. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.